Well, truancy, a major concern for parents and teachers. In fact, education stakeholders warn parents and guardians that repeated absenteeism from school is actually against the law. Carla Palmer found out this week how the ongoing pandemic has worsened the problem.
Angelo Strawn has been on the job 32 years, having been elevated to the position of Chief School Attendance Officer with the Ministry of Education. His job on a daily basis? To seek out those students between the ages 5 to 16 years throughout the Bahamas not attending school and cause them to return.
Even before I came on this job, there was a problem. That's the reason why the school attendant unit exists.
Now the problem is exacerbated by the COVID pandemic.
Prior to COVID-19, we were averaging at least 2,000 students that presented problems with attendance. I think it's going to be a lot more challenging right now to get kids back to school, because if you've been disengaged for 2 years, you've already developed other habits, and now trying to re-engage them, back into getting up in the morning on time, sitting down at your computer or your laptop or your phone or whatever it is, that device you have, and staying there until 3 o'clock, I think is going to be very difficult.
2 weeks ago, education officials conducted a walkabout in the Freetown constituency in search of parents to query their children's absence from virtual school. Strawn was on that walk.
We do need the support of parents, and we're quite aware that in some instances the parents are not there. And so in this type of environment, you're expecting young people as young as 8, 9, and 10 to be responsible enough to stay in front of a device and do work. That is very challenging.
Strawn is hopeful of a turnaround and a positive outcome, similar to circumstances in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian.
The attendance in Grand Bahama in 2019 in particular was very good. It was one of the best. I think when people lose everything, all of their material possessions, and this is just my opinion, they realize that education is very important. You just cannot take away knowledge. Corona is not here to stay. And when we do open back up, you cannot go for an interview and said, I do not have a high school diploma or degree because of COVID-19.
With 9 COVID officers to work the entire Bahamas, Strawn says if there's ever a need to add to the number for positive cause and effect, it's now. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.
If you missed anything, we've got you covered. Subscribe to our ZNS Network YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, for breaking news, live event coverage, web exclusives, and much more.